Hey, welcome back to the Social Maggie Show. I'm your host, Maggie Whitcroft, and I'm so glad that you can show up today because today we are going to be talking about how to shift your mindset and build your confidence doing Facebook Live video. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, when you use Facebook Live video, you are going to be building relationships with your fans and followers, right? So Facebook Live video gives you the chance to engage with them, right? So when you engage with them, then in turn, they're going to engage back with you, right? And that's going to build your confidence as well when you start getting that engagement. So right now, Facebook Live video is a big trend, and it is not going away anytime soon, right? So my 5-day challenge, it's free on 5 in Your Life, is using my Facebook Live Mindset Shift strategy. So that is going to give you a process, right? It's going to give you a system to use to be able to prepare to do Facebook Lives, right? So I'm going to put that link up above for you. I'll talk about it more at the end, so stay tuned for that to find out more about my challenge and how it could help you. Okay, so today I want to share with you 3 strategies so you can connect with your fans and followers, right? So Facebook Live video is a very powerful way to make that connection, to build relationships with your people, right? It's people are loving Facebook Lives right now, so you, if you want more reach and engagement on your page, doing Facebook Lives is going to do that for you exactly. So Facebook Lives can help you connect with your audience in a way that is very powerful and in a way that email or a newsletter or a blog or maybe even a podcast can't, right? So seeing somebody on camera and showing up consistently is going to let people get to know you. And when they can do that, then they're going to like you, right? So you know what it's like when you're watching a TV program, right? And you watch it episode after episode and you start to really connect with the characters and maybe one of those actors you become a real fan of, right? And so you feel like you have a connection with that person. So that is sort of the same connection that you're trying to build. You want people to get to know you, right? So that's why you need to be showing up consistently. So let's get started looking at the strategies. All right, so the first strategy I have for you is creating a pre-live ritual. So that's a process and a system. Now you probably have a system that you're using already in your business, right? So you want to create your own system for your pre-live ritual, the things you're going to do to prepare yourself before you go on camera, right? So and this is the foundation, right? This is the foundation of doing Facebook Lives, right? So getting yourself prepared and giving yourself the time that you need to prepare for it, right? So you don't want to be scrambling just before you go live because then you're not going to show up with the confidence and you're not going to be comfortable in front of the camera. And then, you know, your audience is going to pick up on that because the energy is going to be off and your vibe is going to be off. So you want to make sure that you're prepared, right? So if you prepare ahead of time, if you do that pre-live ritual, then you're going to be able to show up with more confidence in front of the camera, right? And so the second strategy is your video is for your audience, right? So when you're going live and you're speaking to your audience, you want to make sure that you're talking like to them, right? And that the message is for them. It's not about you. So if you're going on camera and you're like, oh, my hair is off and my clothes and I've got too much weight on me right now to be on camera, right? And you're thinking about all these things, then that is going to interfere with you going live, and it's going to interfere with that connection and the energy. So you need to let that go. You need to understand that what you're doing is giving a message. You're educating, entertaining your people. It's going to benefit them. They're going to get a value from that, right? They're showing up because they want to see what you have to offer for them today. They're not showing up because they're thinking, oh, I'm going to show up to see, what her hair looks like today, right? So just remember that. It's very important that you know that you're showing up for them, right? You're introducing them to some information or a product that is going to help them, right? Now, the third strategy is don't focus on how many people show up on your Facebook Live, okay? So when I first started doing the show back in March, probably for 6 weeks, I didn't have anybody showing up live, right? So you're gonna get most of your views from the replay, okay? So don't focus on who's showing up live, right? Because you're talking to your audience, and most of those people, some of those people might show up live, but they're probably going to see you in the replay, right? So you want to remember that, right? You're not going to focus on that at all. And you're probably going to get engagement after your live. If you do get engagement during your live, you can go back in after and engage back with them. You have to reply to everything somehow, right? Whether you write something or even if you're just leaving an emoji or something, right? So you're giving them a reaction. So you want to make sure that your people are getting reactions from you as well, right? So you have to engage with them. So when you engage with them, that's going to turn it into more engagement as well. So if your viewers are watching the replay and they're leaving comments or interacting with you after that, then you need to be going back in for maybe the next week and just checking. But you'll know that by the notifications, right? You'll get notified from that. And so you just want to make sure that you're in a timely manner. You're getting back in there and you're engaging with them. So consistency is the key to build on all of these strategies, right? You must keep showing up. So if you say you're going to do something every week, you better do it every week, right? So you're going to train your people on what to expect from you, right? And if you do a Facebook Live today and then you don't do one for a month and then you do 3 in 1 week, that's not consistent, right? So pick what works for you and stick to it. So there's a few mindset shifts for you to work on, but if you're struggling to get started doing Facebook Lives, or maybe you have done some, but you just can't get consistent with it, I want you to type that below. So let me know, what are you struggling with? Okay, and if you want to know more, my blog, check out my blog. The link will be up above for you. And I expand a little bit more in my blog on these strategies for you. Now, remember, I have my free 5-day challenge coming up, and it's all about doing Facebook Lives, and it's called 5 in Your Live. So it's not about doing a Facebook Live every day. It's about creating that PreLive ritual that's going to work for you, right? So it starts Monday, February 1st. That's coming up. So if you haven't joined yet, you want to learn more about it, the link's up above. Click on that. And if you are sitting on the fence about it, you're not quite really sure it's for you, send me a DM and we'll have a little chat about it, okay? And we'll see if it's right for you. And so just be sure to leave below what you're struggling with getting started doing Facebook Lives, or what is holding you back, and check out my blog, the link's above. Check out the link to learn more about the 5-day challenge. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about today in this live, leave it down below or send me a DM. Okay, so that is sums it up for today's show, and I will be back here next Friday at 3 p.m. with another show, another episode of the Social Maggie Show. So Have a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.